The Steelers dealt a 2025 7th-round pick to the Green Bay Packers in exchange for veteran pass rusher Preston Smith. What are your guys' thoughts, and what are your guys' grades?
I love it. I mean, the Steelers, that just adds another piece to that pass rush. He's in a situation where he doesn't need to do a lot. He doesn't need to be Superman because he is, like Easy said, 32 years old. You know, he is a gray bush out there, but you've got a TJ Watt. You've got a Highsmith. You've got guys to play at an all-pro level that he doesn't need to be that guy. You can put him out there, and he'll do what he does best. I thought it was a great move, both for the Steelers and the Packers, because eat shit Packers. Glad you're missing guys. Lions turning the Packers into rebuilding stages after that ass whooping, but they got out of a contract. They got a 7th-round pick for him, and Steelers got another pass rusher.
W for the Steelers. I don't think it was a must-need. Anything they had to do, but I'm curious. The Packers, because they had them on the books for next year too. I mean, do they not think they're going to win this year? Is Jordan Love more hurt than we're led to believe? Like, why would you get rid of a pass rusher when you?
And you didn't add anything.
Did we whoop your ass that bad?
Like,
Did we really do that like that? Like, goddamn.
We got our thumb in the crack of all of these NFC North teams, man.
Yeah.
We got the Packers scared so bad that we walked into their trap and took over their trap that they're trading guys away and not replacing them.
Nick, what else you got?
Yeah, this was crazy to me, in that the Packers are selling Preston Smith here. In what world are they selling at the deadline?
They have some good edge rushers on their team.
They saved some bread. It was like
get out of that contract for sure.
The cap went up like double digits, so I mean there's that. But I would, me personally, you know, if I truly think I'm going to contend, I would keep every piece.
I thought they were going to make a move for somebody. So I was like, damn, they're freeing up space for somebody, but nope.
Peter, Boscari, whatever guy I was on with Dion with too. Like, yeah, they said they wanted the guy from New Orleans.
Granderson?
No,
Cam Jordan,
Lattimore.
Oh.
So maybe they got outbid. They could get rid of a haul.
Go to the Durs.
Tell us about that one, Nick.
Yeah.
Get to that later. Give me 1 second here. Because we're talking about the Steelers. They make another move for wide receiver Mike Williams as Aaron Rodgers continues to make all the moves behind the scenes. Jets trading wide receiver Mike Williams to the Steelers for a 2025 5th-round pick. Steelers are loading up.
I mean, Mike Williams sucks. He's always injured. He drops the ball a lot. Flat out. I was a Mike Williams fantasy owner for a couple years. He's injured a lot. He has a lot of drops, but he is a big body dude on the outside. And, Russell Wilson still has a pretty damn good deep ball. So that's just another threat to stretch the field for the Pittsburgh Steelers. People called me crazy for saying the Steelers would finish second in that division, but
yeah, they're up first right now.
Yeah,
as we speak.
I was
W for them.
Man.
W for the Jets too, though. The Jets got something back for it. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy they weren't utilizing, a guy that got off the free agency. I didn't think they signed anything crazy, and you got a 5th rounder out of it. That's definitely a W for the Jets, and obviously W for the Steelers too, because they don't really have that many weapons right now. And Russ, he's kind of cooking. George Pickens come alive since Russell Wilson's been activated. We all laughed and made fun of Mike Tomlin when he benched Justin Fields after that 3-2 start or 4-2 start, whatever it was. But no, bro, they made the right choice. Russell Wilson's cooking.
Yeah, somebody said George Pickens is a top 10 receiver and was called a madman.
Ooh.
Yeah, Steelers are dangerous. All right, here, let's go. Gross. New Orleans.
That's more corny than actual Russell Wilson.
Mr. Unlimited. Washington gets a 3rd-round pick and a 4th-round pick and its 6th-round pick from the John Ridgeway trade. And Washington gets Marshawn Lattimore and a Saints 5th-round pick. Fellas, thoughts on the trade?
I love it. I absolutely love it. If I was a Commanders fan, like, right hand up. Who are we?
Commanders
the Commanders. Fan. You are in probably the most winnable division in the NFL. Yeah. Like, you have a legitimate shot at winning this division and being at home in the playoffs. I love this move by the Commanders. I'm sure their fans love it. Marshawn Lattimore ain't what he used to be. Well, we'll put that there. But he's still a damn good cornerback in this league. So this is a great move by them to bring in a guy to go with this Dan Quinn defense that is playing pretty damn well out there. And obviously Jaden Daniels he's the offensive rookie of the year.
You got a Dan Quinn defense that's way overachieving
Yes.
the pieces they have. I mean, that secondary's been questionable for quite some years now. Remember, they drafted Forbes. Just a little bit of shock in that first round. Didn't weigh enough. Boy was getting cooked, at least off the line. So I think Marshawn Lattimore, that's a huge W for them. They gave up quite a bit. So also, in my opinion, huge W for the Saints because that cap situation is ugly. And now you got some draft capital to either move off of certain guys or just keep drafting rookies.
Yeah. And like I said, that is a very winnable division, and they are definitely within striking range.
Yeah, I mean,
Right hand
this
up.
was
Ooh,
extremely
oh,
impressive to see the Commanders with a young quarterback going out and doing this type of
And
thing.
Commanders, Rams.
Yeah, this was asked
I was
yesterday.
called the madman.
Did they give too much up, you think?
A third, a fourth, and a sixth, and you get a fifth back?
Not really. Yeah, a third and
No,
a
I
fourth.
mean, you can do it on the rookie deal.
A third and a fourth for Marshawn Lattimore, and then you got a pick swap, fifth for sixth. That's not too much.
Just really like a third
What
and fourth.
did Jalen Ramsey go for? You went for like a third, right?
He's better.
He's better. Yeah, I know.
Way
That's
better.
what I'm saying. I'm just like,
Yeah. He went for a third and some.
so,
Yeah, I guess I don't hate it.
no. Marshawn Lattimore is still a damn good cornerback in this league.
That's fair. And they're on the rookie deal, so if they want to go for agency, spend some bread,
Yeah,
they
they
got
can.
they got the luxury to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Durs, I'll tell you that. That's
I
why I
do
asked
not
the
wanna see
question.
the
Yes,
Durs.
that's why I
I'm
asked the
not
question
nervous
yesterday.
about no
Not
Durs.
scared, but I wouldn't want to see
They
him.
I'd
barely
see the
beat the
Rams over the
Giants.
Durs. Yeah,
All
now
right.
they got Marshawn
The
Lattimore.
Panthers, excuse me, Panthers trade wide receiver Jonathan Mingo and 2025 7th-round pick to the Cowgirls for 2025 4th-round pick. What do you guys think about Mingo going to Jerry's world?
What the fuck are you doing, Jerry Jones?
Dementia Dallas.
That is the dumbest
Yeah.
fucking trade of the day by far. This is how fucking silly you look. The Panthers are the laughing stock of the NFL right now.
Yeah.
Like 3 years running now. The laughing stock of the NFL
Joke organization.
by far. They caught the better of you. You
did.
just lost Dak Prescott's going on IR. He's hurt.
Yep.
What do you do? Your team is. Well, you have 2 wins in the season. What are you doing?
This is the dumbest
Giving
thing.
up assets to acquire a guy who has 121 yards on the season.
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions got Zadarius Smith, who has 5 sacks that season and an All-Pro in his back pocket for a 5th-round pick and then 6th and 7th pick swap. You gave up a 4th-round pick.
Yes.
For a guy that has 121 yards on the fucking season. You can grab that guy in the 4th round next year. And why are you grabbing guys? Pause.
Hey, yo, no Diddy.
No diddy. When you're not doing anything this year.
Yeah.
Your quarterback just went on IR.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
I'm
Crazy work.
I'm not even joking at this point.
That's the dumbest shit I've seen.
I think Jerry Jones has dementia. Like, I'm not even joking.
I think his
Like,
son, Stephen Jones, calling shots too.
Yeah, he said, Skip had the famous tweet in the offseason, all in my ass. He said they were all in this year. Being all in for the Dallas Cowboys is adding
Insane.
Eric Kendricks, Ezekiel Elliott, and now Mingo. This is
Big three.
a joke of a move by Jerry Jones. The Dallas Cowboys are poverty. The Dallas Cowboys are an embarrassment to the NFL, and I hope they seep into nothingness, and I hope Micah Parsons doesn't re-sign with you guys.
I mean,
Even though I don't like Micah Parsons personally, I mean, I love him as a player, but he seems like an asshole. Just, nothing to back that. Just, I mean, well, he did get in some
fucking
trouble at Penn State.
Jonathan Mingo. I mean, that's crazy.
Dumb, so stupid. Jerry Jones is an idiot.
Crazy.
I honestly think like he's decaying because there's no sense behind
Somebody
this move at
CT rubbed off on him.
Wouldn't be surprised there, real quick. Yeah, I think the dumbest thing the Cowboys
hanging out
did
with,
this offseason was not going all in on Derrick Henry. That's the only thing that could have saved them. They didn't
Yeah.
do that.
And it wasn't even
Yeah.
all in.
No, I know. That's what I'm
It
saying.
would've
Like, you
been,
do whatever it takes to get them in
$8
Dallas.
million.
Yeah.
Like,
Throw them 12.
Yeah.
You know?
Post Malone was sharing them pillies when they made that
dude,
video of Jerry
he
Jones or
must
something.
have, man.
For real. Talking
I
about
was there.
Must have been chilling with the playmaker, getting into that booger sugar.
Crazy, dude.
talking about running backs here. The Bears also trade a player. It's running back Khalil Herbert to the Bengals for 2025 7th-round pick. Bears giving up
Nothing,
another
man.
player in
So
the
happy
division.
for
Don't
happy
care.
for that. So happy for Khalil Herbert. I like him as a player. I think he's a good running back. The
Straight.
Bears suck. And did you see his tweet? He said,
Thank God."
No.
With a couple emojis, hashtag
real?
keep
Bro,
pounding or whatever.
they fucking hate Shane Waldron.
Yes.
They absolutely hate him. I remember JSN, when he asked in an interview,
dude.
was like, bro, wow, is this live?
Yeah.
They didn't want to comment on it. You watched this past weekend, DJ Moore, a guy that's considered one of the better guys in the league, walk off the field.
Left the field mid-play.
Mid-play.
Yeah. The Bears are
not even like by accident because he thought it ended. He was fucking straight up like, what the fuck? Shane Walders fucking sucks. The Bears fucking suck, and I wouldn't want it any other way.
Yeah.
And fuck you, all those guys who thought there was something during the season. Leading into the season, I was one of those guys. I was wrong.
Yeah.
During the season, and you're watching it, and you still think there's something, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Congratulations to Khalil Herbert.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to get paid in Cincinnati because they don't pay anybody, but at least you're out of Chicago, brother.